So I'm old enough to remember that everything that people are currently saying about Gen Z, they used to say about millennials.
Yep.
And I guarantee, actually, I know for a fact that in the 70s and 80s, the greatest
Said it
generation
about
was saying the
boomers.
same thing about boomers,
Yeah.
which is wild to think about. So how much do you think there are truly distinct, permanent differences between Gen Z, Millennial, Gen X, et cetera? And how much of this is just where you are in your life and career
Yeah.
stage?
I love that question. Life stage is the most relevant. And I think to understand a generation and to be able to ask the right questions right off the bat, the generational research does give you a good framing. And as a social scientist, you're taught to look at the macro and then look at the micro. And so if you understand, every generation goes through different life altering and life shaping experiences. For you, it was probably 2008 recession. For me, I was like 9 years old watching my brother go through that. So I had an experience of watching it happen, but I directly wasn't impacted. But then when the pandemic happened and all my friends' jobs got pushed back, and I was working a job that I felt like I couldn't leave, I was like, whoa, I feel like I relate to millennials on a different level. And this is that generation defining moment. And then you look at the impact of that and the impact of that on communication and relationship building specifically for Gen Z, and then how it shaped our experience in the workplace. And I think it gives you a little bit more context for how you might approach that generation and what things they might be dealing with. Of course, there's life stuff. Of course, 20-year-olds, like, none of us really know what we're doing. And then you realize that no one knows what they're doing. But for right now, it's like, oh, like they're in a very precarious position and they don't necessarily know how to communicate it, but they want guidance, like really badly. And they want to hear your experience. They want to hear like the shitty stuff that happened to you. They really do.